In our dynamic world, events and changes unfold incessantly. The continuous motion and evolution are fundamental aspects of our reality. But what if we allowed the world to unfold around us while maintaining a serene and centered awareness of our being? This isn't about a sense of disconnection or disengagement, but rather about being intensely focused and fully present. How might this altered perspective reshape our understanding of the daily events within and around us? Imagine the reservoir of energy we could unlock within ourselves simply by embracing this subtle shift in perception. By disengaging from the constant whirlwind of our lives, we might uncover a newfound clarity and a heightened sense of vitality in observing everything around us. The key to a fulfilling spiritual life lies in mastering the art of non-reaction. This ability is an invaluable asset, holding immense power within. Achieving inner calmness enables you to resolve any challenge that comes your way. This is something you should always remember. Non-reaction, or the deliberate choice to remain calm and unresponsive to external stimuli, can lead to profound inner peace and expanding self-awareness. For instance, imagine a situation where someone cuts you off in traffic. The immediate reaction might be anger or frustration, but non-reaction would involve acknowledging the situation and then letting it go without allowing it to disrupt your peace. When you attain perfect tranquility, time seems to stand still. There is a sense of timelessness where worries and illusions fade away, rendering everything insignificant. If you face a situation without worry or anticipation of its outcome, maintaining your calm, it indicates that everything is fine and there is no cause for concern. The essence of the spiritual life is rooted in non-reaction. Refrain from trying to change others or situations. Instead, choose not to react. Don't dwell on the past or fret about the future. Embrace the eternal present moment where everything is harmonious and well. Avoid reacting to the world, to your physical sensations, and even to your own thoughts. Instead, strive to become an observer, a witness to everything around you. Practice observing your body, your thoughts, and the events unfolding in your surroundings. These elements are channels through which the universe communicates with you. Cultivate inner silence and resist the urge to react. Simply observe. Free your mind from active thinking. Understand that your mind can be serene and tranquil, akin to a still lake. A calm lake reflects images, be it the sun, stars, moon, trees, or grass, while a turbulent one distorts everything. Quietening the mind leads to a state of detachment where you are less affected. Engage in attentive observation without getting caught up in reactions. Sit in silence and watch your thoughts pass by without intervening. Let them come and go without feeling the need to alter anything. Cease following habitual thought patterns and allow thoughts to dissipate naturally. Release the inclination to embrace or combat your thoughts and emotions. Instead, simply observe them without attachment or resistance. Practice non-reaction without taking any immediate action. Refuse to react impulsively to feelings of anger or doubt. Through conscious observation and non-engagement, you will find a path towards inner peace and tranquility. Everything you react to originates from the mind. Anger, stubbornness, the urge to control, hurt, they all spring from the mind's workings. But if you gain mastery over your mind, where does the anger go? What about the despair or the knee-jerk reactions to situations? They cease to exist. Dominating the mind leads to a state of perpetual peace, where peace itself embodies the essence of consciousness. True consciousness is inherently tranquil and joyous, irrespective of external conditions. Conditioning, whether positive or negative, originates from the mind. Avoid attempting to alter conditions or situations. When you constantly engage your mind in altering situations, it might inadvertently strengthen your sense of self-importance, potentially inviting more obstacles. Instead, learn to guide your mind towards a state of passivity and tranquility. You will discover that things naturally align themselves in ways surpassing your expectations. Don't be afraid to recognize yourself as nothing, not identifying with any particular self-image. Refrain from attaching yourself to any identity or concept of being something. Bear in mind that there is absolutely nothing you must urgently do. This realization paves the way for happiness, peace, and joy. When the mind is empty, devoid of clutter, happiness itself takes precedence and becomes predominant. When doubt, anger, or fear emerge within you, resist engaging with them. Swiftly redirect your mind's focus. Take action to address the arising situation, but do not indulge in feeding fears, doubts, or anger. Maintain control over your thoughts. Don't allow them to dominate you. No matter what your thoughts suggest, refrain from giving them your full attention. Understand that most of your thoughts aren't your allies. They aim to bewilder you with all sorts of narratives. Avoid giving heed to your thoughts, even the seemingly positive ones. Rise above them. Transcend beyond your thoughts to embrace your inherent bliss, your source of joy and contentment. See thoughts as fleeting mere vessels, and learn to consciously choose them as yours. By recognizing their transient nature, you gain the power to select and control them, enabling you to navigate towards serenity and clarity. You don't necessarily need to allocate specific time for meditation. This practice can seamlessly integrate into your daily activities, while driving, working, or listening to music. Simply maintain awareness of your true self, realizing that everything else is a construct of your mind. View this universe as an illusion, much like a movie where various events unfold. Yet, just as you would remind yourself while watching a film that it's merely fiction, similarly, observe life's occurrences without reacting to them. Observe, witness, and discern without getting entangled in reactive responses. You exist beyond taking sides, and understanding this grants you freedom. The very thing you seek is within yourself. The answer always resides within. The external world is merely a reflection of your own mind, thoughts, and imagination, nothing more. You have crafted this world. The path to awakening isn't found through analysis or by segregating things into good or bad. It's discovered through embracing profound silence. Release all notions, wounds, and rigid beliefs daily. The ultimate truth lies in exclusion, not addition. Thus, completely and utterly empty yourself. Release all concepts, feelings, and thoughts and attachments. In the realm of total emptiness, there exists no need to refill. Emptiness isn't a void. It's the realization of the self, the embodiment of your true nature. Despite hearing this truth repeatedly, the mind continues to think, judge, and rush to conclusions, attempting to decipher life's complexities. To truly comprehend it, let go entirely. Release so profoundly that you feel no body, no mind, no pain, or anything at all. This is the path to absolute liberation. What I'm sharing won't turn you into a passive observer, simply lost in contemplation. If you truly understand, you will engage with life as you always have, yet with a newfound sense of joy and contentment, a happiness unlike any you have experienced. This realization comes when you understand the insignificance of all that seems important. You will come to understand that there isn't a distinct entity truly responsible for actions. There is no doer. With this realization, you enter a space where the sense of agency, the notion of a maker, dissolves. You become the unchanging, perfect self, the only existence that truly exists and ever will, while everything else fades away in comparison. There is a single being, and that being is you. Embrace this truth and rejoice in its simplicity. This self embodies consciousness. When you trace your personal self back to its source, it converges into the universal self, consciousness itself. To unveil your divine nature, begin by mastering self-control, by cultivating inner silence. In the quietude, let go of thoughts, Detach from the mind. Release all attachments. It's in this silence that your problems fade away effortlessly. This calmness is the greatest power you can have. If you can learn to be calm, you will solve all problems. This approach genuinely works wonders. To transcend reactive tendencies, embrace trust in your being, and let go of all efforts. By consciously aligning with your being and not reacting to anything, you enable your body and mind to initiate self-healing. Observe your thoughts and emotions without attaching yourself to them or responding impulsively. This allows emotions to flow and release, channeling healing energy towards them. If it feels challenging initially, persist in practicing the art of non-reaction without becoming disheartened. Life is just flowing, and when we resist its flow, we suffer. Instead of thinking about life to solve problems, realize the power in not reacting. Work on yourself and never react to the condition. As you begin recognizing truth within yourself, you will naturally be guided by an inherent force, placing you exactly where you need to be. There are no mistakes. While it may seem intricate to the finite mind, you are precisely where you belong, undergoing experiences tailored for you in this moment. By expressing gratitude and blessing your current position, you elevate yourself, ascending to a higher state and ultimately discovering liberation. However, this transformation begins and ends within you. Do not try to change anything. Be yourself. Embrace your authentic self. Begin to see things in a new light. Shift your perspective, viewing your situation from a fresh angle. Understand that events themselves carry no inherent goodness or badness. It is our perceptions that shape them. Instead, focus on the present moment. Stay centered. Acknowledge yourself as a divine and infinite being, liberated and free. Refrain from self-pity concerning circumstances you dislike, as this only solidifies your position further. As the observer of experiences, you transcend being a mere victim of them. Remember, everything comes and goes, but your essence as awareness or God consciousness remains eternal and constant. Become attuned to that sense of awareness and trust in this ongoing process. Simply remain connected with your inner self, deep within. You are peace. You are boundless. You encompass all things. You represent the very essence of love, akin to space unaffected by what traverses it. Just be, and trust yourself fully and without hesitation.